walk over to a bench and see those familiar faces. It's very comforting.
So here we go. Annalie Waters to serve. Let's play pickleball.
Defensive specialist Bobby Oshiro starting it off strong.
Wait, I thought you said Millie had to find the offense, Adam. You said Millie.
I did. I'll take that one.
Second serve.
So where they return to will be very interesting, too, because the consistency of the two players can vary a bit. Almost dug that out.
Yeah, that low center of gravity really helps with those balls around the feet and your knee area. She was in perfect position, just couldn't quite get it over.
Oh, dear.
Point.
Yeah, Millie apologizing for leaving that up, and my goodness, that is a cannon from Annalie Waters.
And that's what happens. It's usually your partner that pays the price for your bad shot, and that's what happened there. I mean, just sorcery from Annalie Waters right there.
Yeah, to keep that in. And last night we saw Ben Johns kind of take one in the chin and possibly affect his play.
Yes.
Let's hope that that does not affect Oshiro getting tagged early.
Totally agree. Man, that is just crushed.
Second serve.
Nice pressure there. Last ball down low, which we always like.
2-0.
Good control of the kitchen line from Rane and Oshiro.
Ooh, and just slides wide.
And she's going to go very aggressive even with their soft shots until you force her not to.
100%.
Keep full steam ahead. You got to stop the freight train.
See Rane and Oshiro's record on the PPA tour there.
Yeah, tough pull there from the midcourt when you have Annalie Waters right in front of you.
0-2-2. Side out.
Poor net cam just got hammered.
It did.
2-0-1.
The other thing that Waters and Parenteau will do is they will play at a breathneck pace. I mean, they are flying to the line to serve.
2-0-2.
Wow, Annalie Waters completely in jail.
I just wonder exactly what she was trying to do there, coming all the way over, looking to pick something off, but
I mean, violently jumped in the middle, but lived to tell about it.
yeah, off.
And that fast start has not happened here, Adam.
It hasn't. Completely off court, gets back in. Annalie Waters with the big forehand down.
And just a beautiful flick through the middle. Oshiro held him in there a little bit, but you can't put a finger in each of the holes in the water.
5-0-2.
Just wide.
Okay, nice put away power from Oshiro. That thing was hammered.
Great job by Bobby there. And they're on the board, and sometimes that's all it takes. Night match, crowd packed in here to see the undefeated Parenteau and Waters. Take a deep breath and go get them. Nice patient point, and we didn't know until they won a point that they're just playing straight up, switching back and forth here.
2-5-1.
Are Millie Rane and Bobby Oshiro. Bobby Oshiro, have a day. That was beautiful.
Very nice play. And I wouldn't say surprised, but maybe just a little bit with them switching. But the new ball, the new paddles, maybe we'll see this more so you don't have to worry about unwinding the stack. You can just play your side.
And after a 5-0 hole, that's 4 in a row for Millie Rane and Bobby Oshiro, and it's the top seed calling timeout, Adam.
Yes.
Along with us earlier in the day, calling the matches, and then jumped on the sideline reporting. Well, you asked to find offense, and she went looking.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great setup and some nice shots. Couldn't come up with the last one, but I like the first two of that combination.
4-5-2.
And that goes deep, and we are tied at 5. 5 straight for Waters and Parenteau, 5 straight for Rane and Oshiro. I mean, she's made every other shot. She's allowed to miss one, and when serving, no damage done to the scoreboard.
5-5-1.
Yeah, nice pressure from the kitchen, and I was very worried about these two on the near end after that first couple minutes, but they have gathered themselves nicely.
Impressive response here. And just blasting was Millie Rane there to set up her partner.
Yeah, the ladies are smacking it. That initial drive and then the subsequent shots after, all of it, lots of pace.
Terrific lob. It wasn't even close to the baseline, but so fooled it didn't have to be great.
6-5-1.
6-5, Rane and Oshiro. Seven, 5, Rane and Oshiro. That's 7 in a row.
Let's go, ladies. Really good stuff.
And a frustrated Anna Lee Waters over there. And veteran move by Catherine Parenteau went over there just for a quick check-in. Eight, 5, Rane and Oshiro.
8-5-1.
Beautiful. Catherine loves that inside out there, and you just can't believe it's hitting your left hip, and then it's there.
8-5-2.
Wow, it just keeps coming back. Oh, and the easiest of the 3 catches the tape.
I can't believe, maybe one of those come back, but both on those first 2? Really good defense, and I see why they have a 3-point lead.
I mean, the digging and the digging. They got the shovels out there doing everything they can. Finally break the 8-point run.
6-8-1.
And the first sort of loose air creeps in here.
I mean, I have to imagine that's the first 8-0 run that they have given up on their incredible stretch of tournaments. Yeah, I mean, a miss is a miss. That's fine, but that was not particularly close from one of the most consistent players out here.
She looked at the line. Maybe we got to skid her off the line there.
Had to be something.
Just sitting saying, come on.
Yeah, and a reasonable combination with where Millie was for the second ball.
Yeah.
But when the pace of the counter is that much, it doesn't really matter where you are.
And that sails deep. And the lead is gone, and Rane and Oshiro are going to sit down and talk about it.
And the right moment is so important in these partnerships.
And we are suddenly from 8-5 up to game point for Waters and Parenteau.
Side out.
But they can't close it out, and it has been tough to close out matches on this court today.
It certainly has.
8-10-1.
I mean, 3 or 4 phenomenal digs, but, you know, when you're in the mid-court or in the back of the court and you have quality opponents at the kitchen line, the percentages are definitely not in your favor.
It's caught leaning a little bit and off balance. Massive rally coming up here. 9-10 on a 2.
9-10-2.
And it is going to take more than 11. We are tied at 10.
Yeah, you said it was a massive rally, and it was just wide. And, man, the point swings of this first game have been wild here, and play it from there.
And a very high mid-court ball is demolished, and they do not get to 11, but they do get us knotted up. And the patented two-handed backhand poach, and they have their third game point, but this time at 11-10. And that is pulled wide, and that'll do it. So once again, it is Anna Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau finding
the official ball of the PPA Tour.
Let's see what they got in game 2.
0-0-2.
That's how game number 1 started.
Yeah, kind of up at the shoulders. Great initial attack from Catherine, and I do believe it was going to go in as well. So Bobby has to hit that ball. Catherine finishes on the next.
Second serve.
Millie, Rane, my goodness, that was beautiful and just the right pace at him.
It was. That was a phenomenal forehand up the line, and no paddle contact from Anna Leigh Waters. Rarely gets beat line in that fashion.
0-0-1. Second serve.
A little more aggression from Catherine here early on the right balls too.
I agree. Well-timed aggression and kind of in the shoulder area of Bobby Oshiro. Tough to handle those balls up a little higher.
Great angle from Bobby Oshiro. Get your protractor out, Bobby.
And a little payback, too. Because in the middle of that point, she jammed up Catherine up high. And often when you get jammed up high, they're going out. I don't think any of these attacks are going out. Precision.
Oh my, Catherine is gritting her teeth on the way back. She's like, yikes, I left that up.
I hate to say it, probably one of the worst dinks I've ever seen her hit, and she won the point.
Pickleball, it never stops to surprise us. Look at that drop volley. Look at that get. Look at that ATP. Wow.
Man, Millie Rane is playing some ball. Just has the 1 seed scrambling a bit on defense.
That was terrific.
1-2.
Boy, and Catherine never really lunges herself out of position, does so there.
And a short hop third shot from Annalie Waters, maybe a testament to the quality of the return.
Just missed it. Man, that would have been something else.
It would have, and she definitely had the angle. Obviously, a very difficult shot to come up with, but it was there.
1-0-2.
Little clip of the tape, but I like it either way.
Sure.
Millie.
2-0-2.
Oh my.
Side out.
Bobby's like, you're engaged. Go clobber that with a two-handed backhand, and then it hit her paddle.
That's right. I know I'm the right side forehand, but engaged is engaged.
Second serve.
This team doesn't usually struggle to get to the kitchen. They haven't really gotten there in game 2.
Wow, sitting a little bit on the backhand, switches over to the forehand nicely. Bobby Oshiro, great counterattack.
Didn't overswing at it either. Just nice pace from Bobby there. Oh my.
Second serve.
Yeah, but I agree on the getting to the kitchen, and I wonder what percentage is maybe a little looseness on their part or the quality shots of their opponents, maybe both.
It's got to be a combination.
Ooh, fire fight and drops in. Annalie very confident that ball was going out. It does not.
It most certainly does not.
Milan.
3 straight to start game number 2 for Bobby Oshiro and Millie Rane.
3-0-2. Side out.
All right, let's see if the top seed has the right formula against this duo to get to the kitchen, and you don't see them have a long conversation, and for them that was, I know it was only 7 seconds, but
yeah,
whatever that 7 seconds was, it worked.
Yeah, a little hybrid drive there, knowing Millie was going to be a bit late getting in. She didn't take a full crack at it, but hit the perfect pace. Ooh.
The flamingo.
Yeah, and I think that her planted foot on the ground was a couple inches off the kitchen line. Unfortunately, she needed every inch on that particular shot. Well, we had one pullback mid-pace and then one full rip from Annalie Waters, and both work.
And goodbye lead, 3 apiece now.
3-3-1.
Let's see how many it is that require a timeout. They just talked about it, and they will indeed take a timeout. Serve yet, where she comes charging from the back of the court and hits it. We'll see if that comes out here in women's doubles. Boy, and just a few errors, and I know it's not fair, but you have to play almost a perfect game to beat these two, and they were narrowly away from doing that in game one. Yikes.
Yeah,
And
again.
the ever reliable Bobby Oshiro, 2 quick mistakes, 6-3.
6-3-1.
Oh my, ATP defense winner back cross court from Anna Lee Waters.
Oh, I love those so much. And the positioning of Bobby Oshiro is perfect.
Yep.
The shot is just too good. Man, there has been bunches of points
7-3-1.
throughout this match. Huge runs from both teams.
Oh, look at that scamper. And then Anna Lee Waters, she is her.
Yes, what a read. And I loved the shot from Millie Rane.
Yeah,
And Catherine
I know.
Parenteau just slides into it, puts it right back in the kitchen, sets up her partner.
I mean, that short angle beats a lot of people. Oh my, Anna Lee Waters is on a heater. That is 9 in a row. The timeout did nothing but throw more kerosene on the fire.
Yeah, slice attacks are not real unless you're Anna Lee Waters, I guess.
9-3-1.
Clean dink roll winner out of the air. 10 in a row, match point
Match
out
point.
of nowhere.
10-3-1.
And the perfect streak continues. Very game effort from Millie Rane and Bobby Oshiro, but CP and AL Dub had had enough. With us, ladies, congratulations on the win. And Anna Lee Waters, you were down 3-0 in game 2 and then just caught fire 11 in a row. What changed?
Well, 3-0 sounds like nothing after being down 8-5. I think it was after being at 5-0. So I think I was a little calmer down 3-0 than I was in that first game. But Catherine and I both said they were playing amazing, but we don't think we came out, or at least I wasn't doing my best until about 8-9-3 in the second game. I felt like I was finally in women's doubles mode. It was tough for me in that first game. I felt like I was still playing mixed doubles, and then I was trying to overcommit on Catherine's side when Catherine was playing better than I was. So should have left more to Catherine in the first game, but learned my lesson in the second and felt like I played more solid.
Hey, Catherine, well played out there. How tough is it to go from competitors in a barn burner of a mixed doubles match to be partners in this women's doubles match only a couple hours later?
Yeah, I mean, that was the first time playing mixed doubles and then going to women's doubles. So that was, I mean, it's a little different mindset just because, you know, you play with a guy. You're not actually playing one-on-one. I disliked her for like about an hour and a half. I think we played 4 in mix, and then she was my bestie after. So, yeah, it is for sure a little bit of an adjustment. But then after all, you know, when we're on court, we're just... Oh, sorry, Dave.
No,
What's up,
so
Dave?
Anna Lee, you've had an opportunity here to win so many Triple Crowns. Do you think you have an advantage because you have played each of the disciplines more often than anybody on tour with this new progression draw, that you're used to switching from one to the other where everybody else is having to catch up to you?
Yeah, I think a little bit. Anna Bright actually said to me, she's like, I don't know how you guys do it, you and Catherine. She's like, they only gave me 15 minutes between my match. And I was like, on Championship Sunday, sometimes you go back to back, you don't even get 15 minutes. So it's definitely a different sense of training. And I think a lot of the players are starting to realize that, even though it tends to be, it might even be a little less playing once you get used to it, because a lot of times if we just do normal format, you play 4 matches in one day, whereas this is only 3. So it might end up being better once they get used to it, because we have played, I think this is our 3rd progression draw. So the more the players get used to it, I think the more, if they do get in that Triple Crown scenario, they'll be just like, oh, I do this every day.
Well, you are the one that does it every week, so congratulations, lady. You put on quite a show for us. I know the fans love watching you play, and the ladies are done. It is time for the dudes to take center court.